Hi, my name is Weijia Chen and I am the candidate who applied the Munk One Program for the next semester. So for the first question, in my opinion, my favorite core subject is geography. As the IB student, I always try to understand and study the world issues or problems with the views of the global citizens. So in this class, which is not the traditional classes teaching students the name of the country, the type of rocks, and the distribution of the world earthquakes in the earth, and so on. All students know the population transition and disparity of the wealth and development, the sustainability of the development, and so on, and all of them are based on enough and variable case studies or real examples in the world. So in my point of view, it is a passionate and active course for students to do the research before the class begins and to share and debate the information of each one's individual tasks during the classes and to improve each one's case studies after the classes. Apart from that, since this subject always guides students to consider the global issues or problems critically, such as the problem of using the renewable energy, the aging society in developed countries such as Japan, and the UN MDG goals in some developing countries, I gradually find that I prefer to discuss these kind of issues or questions. So I really hope to do more research and further study at the university. About the second question, of course, I believe at the guidance of my geography teacher and the IBC, I always will notice or pay attention to some disturbing cases or issues. For example, according to the recent data, more than 50 million and 40% of the pregnant female in developing countries are anemic and undernourished. The UN believes this rate will still rise because of the current economic situation. Apart from that, in Middle East and Africa, some countries, such as Yemen, still remain the circumcision to girls and the female, which of course is inhuman and merciless. Hence, I believe we should do more activities relating to helping the developing countries' governments to improve the females' rights and the women conditions. Hence, before I leave China, I will lead my organization to prepare a special program for helping pregnant and infant in Nepal, which country has experienced a huge earthquake recently, and my organization's volunteers are preparing to go to Nepal to be the assistants in the hospital or the schools during the summer holiday. And I will also plan a project with my local community's government to help the infants in Nepal. So if I for the third question, I believe that I have already involved in too many extracurricular activities, and the most prominent and the primary one is being the executive president of the Team Power Volunteer Organization, which was established by myself and my classmates, all the high school students. This organization devotes to organize high school students and the responsible teenagers to perform their responsibility for the society. As the initial motivation, I lead more than 110 members to consider the social issues and some disparities in China, preparing to do the real actions. After that, I comprehensively organize, plan, and participate in all programs and projects of my team, such as Helping Poor Children Program, Protecting the Earth Program, and the Animal Season Project. All of these projects are not only related to the current condition in China, but also have some effects to drive other high school students or even the primary school students to be the volunteers in my local communities. And continuing projects, all of them are still in processing now, and I hope they will stop only if these kind of issues or problems are totally deleted in China. So lastly, I just want to talk about the Munk One program itself. After receiving the invitation letter, I read the content with each details, and check the further information again on the internet. In my understanding, Munk One will provide hands-on learning chances for me to challenge the real-world problems in global research labs and summers abroad. So in addition, this program also can improve my problem-solving skills because I can join in the discussion with students from diverse disciplines. Lastly, this program offers a vibrant community for me to talk and face too many professors and the previous students who have much experience about those kind of topics. So in my opinion, as the internet have already reviewed, in the Munk School of Global Affairs, I can be part of the unique network of students, scholars, and policy makers who share a same goal, problem solving for a global community. So all these chances and innovative courses this program provided for me will enlarge my sight and increase my strengths in the future. So thank you for your listening. I really wish I can be a member of this program in the next semester. That's all.